Friday, August 2nd. That means it is Street Ride Nationals weekend. So, put in for a vacation day today, and we're getting ready to head down there. I think I've got everything. Running a little late. It's almost 9. I wanted to head out earlier, but I didn't. But it's okay. Went out and rode around a little bit last night. Not everybody from out of town is here in Louisville yet, but I'm sure there'll be a lot more today and tomorrow. Haven't decided where I'm going to go to again tomorrow or not, because I'm thinking about racing. Not sure. Let's get this thing out of the gate. Never did make a decent camera mount for this car, so we'll have to do it the way we did before. Done any more videos since I did the transmission in this thing, and so far it's been great. And what I wanted to show you is how much better it performs. Kind of hard to do while I'm holding the camera though, but if you've seen any of the past videos, I mean, it did okay, but that, I could tell compared to now, that converter never was working right. And the lower gear in the rear end, which is only 325 still, and the lower planetary helped it a lot. I wanted to get on it, and cars are coming, so I can't do it. Well, it's only backed up about a half mile. I knew I should have left earlier. Too bad there ain't some other cars coming this way that I could film, but it is what it is. Mostly people looking who are not in the show looking for parking spaces, or this is still Friday. A lot of people still work in the area, so they have to deal with us being in their normal everyday routine in the way. Good thing we got a good cooling fan on this thing. That's a little bit of advice. If you come to the Street Ride Nationals, if you've never been to an event or had your car an event this big, make sure your cooling system is in top shape and you can stay stuck in traffic for long periods of time, because if the car gets hot quick, you're going to have troubles. This one used to, until I bought the Cooling Solutions fan that I did a video about several years ago. So I'll turn the camera back on when we get in there. Stopping and crawling for probably, I don't know, 40 minutes. Still holding her temperature. The fans are working overtime though. Makes you nervous, but so far she's doing good. A lot of cars here. car is going on YouTube if you don't mind. It's gonna make y'all famous.
Oh, awesome.
This is the bracket racer guy here, right?
Yep.
He usually runs at Mountain Parkway, don't he?
Yep. Yeah. He was born and raised in it, or was raised up in this car. His parents bought a brand new Paul Miller Ford.
Really? That's cool. How you doing?
Pretty good, how you?
You don't care if I film your car, do you?
You can do whatever you want there.
Put them on YouTube, you don't mind. Is that a real boss?
Yep.
I like
Deal.
it.
Tape with the tape player.
Let's get in there.
Tape with the tape player.
Do what?
Tape with the tape.
No, no,
player.
thank you.
Gas matching numbers.
Those are strong cars, too.
Yeah.
I remember a guy in high school had a 72, the HO. I guess there's Cobra Jet. Yeah, unfortunately, he wrapped it around a tree, though, in high school.
Yeah.
It was
everybody was getting on it back then.
It was all stock, had like 95,000 miles on it.
Oh, my.
Had quarter panel right, but man, it outrun some cars that
That's a
didn't think it would outrun.
$5 cars.
Pretty much strongest car in the parking lot then. That was back in the 80s.
Yeah, you still find a few of them here and there.
Actually, these big body Mustangs were always my favorite.
Have a look.
Yeah.
Always wanted one.
Yeah, airplane coming in. Yeah. It takes a lot to put these things together.
Yeah, did you restore this one or?
Well, a friend of mine worked on it, most of it, but I didn't realize what went into these things after I got to researching and looking at it.
OEM is
I
more
mean, over
expensive
my
than
head,
custom or drag
car
race
like
and stuff
this.
like that. Yeah.
The nuts and the bolts. And even those carburetor and the distributor, which that's not original to it. They want 10 grand for it.
Yeah, I know.
It'll be a long time before I get one of them.
Yeah.
I'm going to go in there and look at them Hollies and see if I can get a good Holly on there.
Yeah. Not many people are going to know hidden underneath your air cleaner.
No,
anyway, so.
The car guru guys.
Yeah, some of them are,
Man.
yeah.
I know a guy from up in Connersville I run into him from Madison. He walked up and looked at it and said, "That's the wrong breather. That's glued on upside down. You're missing this gizmo here.
Yeah.
You don't have heat shields on either side."
Well,
Well, he was being nice. He said it's a good, solid car.
mm-hmm.
But he was telling me, well, you need these little things as you go along, you know.
So,
A lot of stuff I didn't even know what to call it until I got on the internet looking for it, you know, figured out what they call that stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of little different parts and pieces.
And we'll go back in the building for a little while.
as long as you rescued it, that's all that matters to me. So.
Yep. Found it in a barn about 3 years ago. Actually, the body about almost like it was now.
Mm-hmm.
We fired it up. Gas and
Oh, really?
in it, and oil in the cylinders, and fired up.
Well, it's fun to get them cars like that going again.
Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna have somebody that's really a body man take this thing apart.
They're coming over here.
Mm-hmm.
My buddy took it and painted it, but he didn't do what he said he was gonna do. You know, I was expecting a little bit more with the body stuff. You know,
Mm-hmm. Well, it looks good.
alignment. Yeah, it looks good. The guy walked up and said, "This is not supposed to be Bondo here. It's supposed to be the edge of the plate tack welded inside the doors." And,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Well, I did the same thing on my Torino.
I didn't even realize.
I did.
That.
Well, you got to buy the spot welder if you're going to do it yourself
Yeah.
and all that. I mean, it's
Yeah.
I had to put a quarter. I got about 68 Trinos right there, but I did the quarters on it,
Like
and
that.
I did the same thing. I smoothed the seam out because it was just easier.
Yeah. Looks
Plus,
cool.
that was only my second paint job,
Looks
and
slick.
I was in my early 20s then. So.
Yeah.
Totally familiar.
50.